Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coach Report on GoHofstra.com. Joined as always by the head coach of the Hofstra Wrestling Program, the white hot Hofstra Wrestling Program, Dennis Papadatos. Coach, welcome.
Thanks for having us. I thought you were talking about my shirt. I was like, the white. It took me a second, but yeah, we're wrestling well.
Yes, a four-match winning streak. Go to 7-5 overall, 4-0 in the EIWA. You're coming off a great weekend, 3 dual match wins. Coach, just talk about how the team has really come together these last few weeks and things are really starting to gel.
I think we've been together all year. We just had some weird adversity right in the middle, and it cost us some dual meets and obviously some results, and it is what it is. So, but the guys stayed the course and picked back up and plugged away and battled against NC State and then stayed the course, and things are coming together. But we feel like we haven't even seen our best days. I keep saying that to the guys because I honestly believe that. Like, there was matches we lost this weekend that I think we shouldn't lose. So if we're still not at optimal strength, to be the best of who we can be, but we're pretty darn good and we're wrestling pretty well, and everyone goes through a little bit of adversity. We're just doing a really good job handling it, putting it behind us, focusing on the task at hand. I'm proud of the guy, but at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do. We felt like we were the better team in all 3 dual meets. Thankfully, we came out on top because we felt like we were the better team in other dual meets that we lost this year as well. So it's nice to be performing at the right time.
All right, this past weekend, 2 relatively easy matches, kind of lopsided scores. And Davidson 37-7, then a 45-3 win over Franklin and Marshall, and then you really have to gut one out against Columbia. It was a really tight match going back and forth, and then Sage Heller, pulls out a pin out of nowhere when he was trailing in the match, and then Trey Rogers follows with a major, and Zach closes out with a win. So, the disparity of styles, the blowout win where it was kind of easy, never in doubt, and then having to fight and really pull one out against Columbia. What was the difference, and especially with the 3 matches in less than 24 hours?
The difference is what we've talked about in the past. We have an expectation. The guys finally have an expectation, like, I'm going to win. I'm going to beat you. I have an expectation to beat you. We expected, I know that happened late, but looking at, we thought that we can get a major at 97 in heavyweight. We expected a major 97 heavyweight. 74, actually, to put it in perspective, that's the second time they wrestled this year. Sage beat him 20-5 at the Princeton Open. So, like, when we were losing by 7 at the end of the first period, that was not expected. That was what is going on here to help this crazy loss, because we also didn't expect to lose at 149. And it happens. The kid wrestled well. He kind of got caught, and it happens to what it is. But with Sage, I thought there was no chance. And so when we were losing, I was happy with Sage, kind of put his head together, stayed focused. Listen, he's got a home run swing, and when he hits his home run swing and he connects, it's over. You know what I mean? And he went it and he did it and he got it. But it wouldn't have worked if Sage at the end of the first period still believed, like, I am not losing this match to this kid today. I don't care what the score says. I'm getting it done. And we haven't had that before. We haven't had that in a very long time. So, to kind of see it, it was nice to see, and it energized his teammates and energized the fans, and it took hope away from the other team. And, that's what you need to do in the sport.
All right. Mentioned Sage with the pin there. On the weekend, 3 wins for him, all 3 by fall. Yeah. A couple other guys that were really wrestling well. Dylan Ryder at 125. He's on a 4-match win streak. All 4 wins are with bonus points.
And that kid's actually ranked from Columbia that he just beat.
Also, Trey Rogers, his 4 matches in a row. He's won 3 of them by major decision. Yep. Zach has 5 wins, a couple of majors in there as well. Yep. So really, the lineup is coming along well. Ricky Stam wrestled well this weekend, and going into the home stretch now, a road match at a road duel at George Mason on Sunday, and you're back home for the last 3 duels of the season to lead into the EIWAs. Where is this team, and what are you looking for this weekend?
I'm hoping nothing changes. I'm trying to let the guys know, don't get ahead of yourselves. It doesn't even matter anymore. The weekend's over. the late great Kobe Bryant said, you rest at the end, not in the middle. We're in the middle. We're in the middle of it. Stop. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't think you've arrived. It doesn't matter. On to the next. We have to have the same approach that we've had. On to the next. We have never made a big deal about who we wrestled. We've never made a big deal about anything. George Mason, Penn State, it does not matter. We got to go for it. Practice habits have to be the same. Your attitude's got to be the same. You got to make weight right. This time we're going to have to get on a bus. We're trying to focus on nothing changes. Our goals are March, and they've always have been. We're just thankful that right now, the journey and the process, we're succeeding in the journey and the process. That's good. It's better than not succeeding in the journey and the process, but it's not the goal. So don't get ahead of yourselves and stay the course and stick to what we've been doing that's working, which is practice and mindset, and go out, execute on competition days.
All right, and now, like I said, a road match at George Mason on Sunday, noon start. The most important question for this dual match after not being on the road for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you know where your suitcase is?
No, I have no idea. I was just joking with Steven before, and Jamie. Jamie sent me the Jamie Franco, our assistant, sent me the travel itinerary. I'm like, oh, I forgot that we have to do these. It's been so long that we've even traveled. I don't even know what to do. I gotta pack my stuff. I gotta get guys meals before the bus. I didn't even stuff that we just forgot about. But hey, that's good. It keeps us, keeps me focused and. The IWAs are not at home, so this is another opportunity to get on a bus, make weight, get there the day before, wake up, work out, make weight, wrestle. So it's training. It's slight adversity. So let's make the most out of it and get better from it.
All right, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and look forward to talking to you next week.
Thanks, man.
You've been watching the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.